It's hard to prepare for how it feels standing in the start gate.
It's a huge mountain, like the biggest mountain that I will have ever competed on for sure.
The history and legacy of these faces, you know, there's been so many amazing runs. Try and add to that legacy is something that would be nice to achieve.
Exposure is probably the biggest thing.
The venues are on another level.
It has a super technical top part where you can really show your freeriding skills. And then you have more playful zone, so it makes a really complete venue.
You actually need quite a bit of experience on this face.
Willkommen, willkommen, willkommen to Austria, the Fieberbrunn Pro. We are so excited for it.
Super happy to make the cut this year and coming back here in Fieberbrunn.
It feels kind of strange to be in this small group of riders. Now it's all about the finals.
We've got 2 starts today up at 2,118 meters. We have start 1 on the more north-facing aspect of the Wildseeloder. Start 2 is just a little bit below, and the terrain here is more east-facing. So we can imagine this is going to soften up first of all.
He is in the gate. Jonathan Penfield, he is on course now. Twin lip with a 360, and now coming down to what has become known as the Penfield transfer, executing perfectly. John Powell getting things started off with a bang. Oh, but he's turning and choosing that as a cliff. A great line option there from Holden. Extremely intimidating exposure at the top of the Wildseeloder face, and Timmy Schroeder with a huge 360. Is starting to get very established. Timmy putting himself in. He's going to have to kind of double in to this corner of the Hussel cliff and managing it.
Spinning another 3 there and lining up the next clip.
As he tosses it, laid out and landed absolutely to perfection. Solid one nonetheless, and all smiles for the Innsbruck rider there. All right, here we go. Liam Rivera. You can't overstate how gnarly this is at the very top. Liam having to squeeze past the frame of the start gate. Great section here. Liam Rivera going to look to back it up as he releases off the edges, throws the 360, and another perfect landing for Liam Rivera. I have a feeling we're going to see a backflip, and we do, and Liam Rivera lands it perfectly.
In there.
Definitely opting not for the... Oh no, he still goes for it, but was just a touch short, and then tail pressing over those rocks.
He opts for the 3, stomps the landing.
Big lines in film parts, and Victor learning from the best. New snowboard men's world champion on that run, the winner of the Fieberbrunn Pro and the winner of the 2024 Freeride World Tour. It is Victor de la Rue. This is what the overall picture looks like.
So we've got Victor in first position there, Liam in second, Timmy Schroeder pulling it up into third.
In the overall, we have a crowned world champion, but Timmy Schroeder, Liam Rivera, and John Penfield all very tight for that second step on the podium in the overall, and that is going to come down to the Yeti Extreme Verbier. Here we are live with ski women at the Fieberbrunn Pro. Sibylle Blanchon. She's going to be riding a wave of confidence, taking the corner of it in a really, really good direction and clean landing.
Catching some more air and riding out strong.
Zuzanna Witek, Polish rider. She's such a strong technical skier. Airing off, getting a little bit bobbled in the landing. So Zuzanna Witek getting bucked on the landing of the Heusel. Manon Losky, rookie on tour, and she is sitting in that golden bib in first place. This woman is fireworks, absolutely electric every time she pushes out of the start gate. As she gets back up onto the spine and cutting across, there's no tracks here, right off the nose for Manon Losky, stomped. Some takeoffs below as Manon getting cross court, taking off, landing clean. A big trick, big backflip for Manon, stomping it again. Hugs from the homies as Astrid comes out and Hedvig as well. We are moving back up to the top, and the next rider in the gate is a massive threat. It is, of course, Hedvig Wessel, the peak performance rider, as she is making her way across the extreme exposure at the top of the Wildseeloder. A slightly different angle and stomps it. Hedvig Wessel, the first rider clean off the Heusel cliff, and a solid performance so far for Hedvig.
Big backy, good landing. Getting some chairs as she comes in the finish there.
And this was absolutely textbook. Every single squat and deadlift that Hedvig did in the offseason paid off right there. 20 years old, riding out of La Clusaz. It is Astrid Chelus on course here in Fieberbrunn. She took that backdoor route through the eagle and looking like she's going to go for the same option again, and this time coming in directly from the top. She's got eyes on it now. Getting a little bit offline there. She's going to have to go in a bit of a strange direction over the rocks to get into this takeoff pad, but managing it perfectly and clean. The crowd outside our tent roaring for Astrid Chelus.
A power move from the rider from La Clusaz.
Can she clean it up here?
Goes to the backy, brings it round, and looking pretty solid.
Just now, is she going to bite off another chunk of this low mountain feature? We didn't really see too many of the ski women take this, as the snow conditions on run one were very difficult down there, but Astrid handling it like a veteran. It's such clean style. It feels like she's been on the tour for years. A great second run for Astrid. Score climbing, 86.33. Astrid Chelus putting herself into the hot seat, improving on her first run score, and once again proving the value of this two-run format, getting to go back and do it again, but only better. Astrid Chelus, a very strong second run. But here we go. This is where we have landed for the Fieberbrunn Pro after two runs.
Astrid Chelus is backing it up with her second win with an 86.33. Hedvig Wessel in second position, and Manon Losky rounding it out in third.
Let's see what this did to the rankings. Yes, we see Astrid Chelus vaulting up to first place overall. Hedvig Wessel still extremely close behind, and Manon Losky landing herself into third position.
Really excited for this category. Snowboard women were absolute fireworks in Georgia the other week.
Things are going to definitely have an opportunity to shake up in the snowboard women's category.
This couloir here, managing that slough, trying not to get caught up, looking like a true shaman. Oh, and navigating through that slough path, riding out strong.
Right into the heart of it for Estelle Rosolio. She's going to have to get off that edge and go, and she does. Yeah, nice slash turn above the rocks, and now beating her slough only just out of the couloir. So a clean exit. Nuria just doing what she had to do in order to be solid, and a playful finish.
3, 2, 1, drop in.
Junior world champion, and now looking to back that up with a world title. Perfect landing as she is now into this gully and enjoying this powder snow.
and stomps the landing, riding out clean.
Erin Sauvé is on course now as she's going to be popping heel side and flying off that and stomping. Erin Sauvé with a huge statement there. Yeah, and Erin is stoked. Big clap there as she approached the finish line. That was a huge run from Erin Sauvé. We are at a 90.33. Erin absolutely ecstatic with that score. Big love to the folks back in Roslyn. She had a second and a third. Now she has a gold medal from the Freeride World Tour. Erin Sauvé taking the win. We are back up to the top and we are set to kick off with ski men this field, the heaviest of heavy hitters. Maxime with the double backflip, perfect!
Green.
Absolutely perfect from Maxime Chablot. What a way to start ski men there. Be able to hold on to it. He throws it again off an even higher point. Bang! Bolt for Maxime Chablot as he finishes that run with a statement.
Drop in.
Going where we saw Marcus Gogan go on run one, taking the same line, tiny bit backseat, but holding on.
Working the 360, looking super smooth.
And here we go, this rollover approach. We saw the double backflip from Chablot. Cork 7 from Martin Bender. We are back up to the top. Another rookie, Tenla Katsuno. He has been on fire this year. 4th overall, the highest placed rookie so far on the Freeride World Tour.
Such a committed move, carrying some serious speed and pulling another 360.
Tenla getting things started with a bang. Off the point with a backflip and another perfect landing for the Niseko rider. Tenla Katsuno making a big statement here.
Speed here goes huge.
Oh! Oscar Mandin coming up short on the double. Catching a beer there. Well-deserved refreshment.
It's thirsty work out
for
there,
the
Derek.
Frenchman.
I'm excited to see him heading into this area. We've only seen Manon Lowski
Oh,
so far.
and into the eagle for Turdell. It's the
huge
Swede staple, and he laces it as he is known to do.
And a big backflip, floating it around. A little bit of a bobble in the landing, but he's holding it together and powering on.
Powder, which he had to take care of, dropping the hand drag 3 right out of the start.
Already bringing the good vibes into the Housel Cliff, spinning off that one, riding out super strong.
Coming in here with the flat spin and pinned, getting a couple control turns now and holding the fall line. Finn Billis going full pedal to the metal here.
Coming into this with this 7, perfect.
Oh, Finn Billis. There are very few riders that can do that on this face, and backing it up with a 360, staying fall line here. He's gonna check a little bit of speed to make sure he catches the transition on this one, which he does perfectly.
Looking pretty speedy across that top section, pulling a big floaty 3 and heading in above the couloir.
Yeah, Marcus going a little bit further over than we've seen anybody else and spinning into the hoistle, pinned off. Unbelievable move. Across this lower section of the Wildseeloder, up, on, and over. Marcus Gogan making short work of that upper section.
And he's lining up a big floaty backy there. He's gone the biggest of the day, but...
Wow, what a save there. Marcus losing a foot out from under him, but pulling it back.
That was pretty sketchy, holy shit.
Heading back into the same zone, working his way into the couloir, and finding that takeoff for another massive 3. Perfect landing.
Yeah, maybe a tiny bit shorter, catching just a bit of the knuckle, but Max is so strong. And now moving through, floating a backflip off the wind lip, pinned into the fall line. Max Hitzig now has cleaned things up hugely after his first run, collecting a ton of speed into this section. Lofty backflip for Hitzig.
Unbelievable stuff.
The Austrian throw it down here.
That's a world champion right there.
Right side of the face. 360 on top of the housel and going huge.
He skis so fast and yet so fluid and clean. Another big 360 there, not even the hint of a speed check, flying over all of that.
Drop it.
Another huge cross-court 3.
Going to a little bit flying off that section, and now just electing to go full fall line. As the score dropping for Ben Richards, where's it going? It's a 97! Oh, Ben Richards blowing the judges' minds. Here we see this is the top 3 men from our ski division. That is Marcus Gogan in third, Max Hitzig in second, and Ben Richards with his maiden victory on the Freeride World Tour. A huge day for the Kiwi. We're going to take a look here at how the day shook out, Anna.
So the Kiwi, Ben Richards up on top in first position, and then Max Hitzig, our current tour leader, in second with Marcus Gogan.
We been something. Yeah, boy.